Welcome to Modern Church Leader, a short daily show to help you grow your church, be more effective and efficient, and powerful for the kingdom of God.
How to create the perfect guest follow-up plan. Something that lots of churches think about, hopefully, that's on their minds, right? As a church, you're trying to get new people in the doors, you're doing community outreach, you're sending out invitations, your people are being evangelistic and sharing their faith and inviting their neighborhood and their neighbors into church. So there's a lot going on to reach people for Jesus, right? But what you don't want to have happen is somebody comes to church and they just kind of slip through the cracks, right? Like sometimes churches can be big, church is busy, the staff is busy, people's lives are busy, right? You got kids' sports, you got school, you got being married, you got jobs. The church staff's got to run the church. Like there's all these things going on, right? But you don't want people to fall through the cracks. So it's really important as a church that you think through a follow-up plan. And you can use tech to augment the personal side of this, right? Because follow-up's really about people, but technology can help that. So let's talk about 4, 5, 6 things in terms of how to do great follow-up using technology. The first one is, you've used your website, hopefully that's helped to drive people to church, how to get there, where to go, when to meet, those kind of things. And they come to church and the connection card is a thing that we've used in church for a number of years. At Tithely, we think you should turn that digital, right? So turn the connection card digital, or even that could be digital in your church app. That could also be digital in the form of text communication. So you could have a slide. So, pastors up or during the announcements, there's like, hey, if you're new with us, your first time being here, we'd love to follow up with you, or we'd love to give you something, stop by the booth or whatever, but some message from stage. Well, part of the message is text new to our number. So the person right from their seat texts the word new to the church number. It's up on the screen. And right there, they get a thing that says, hey, thanks for coming today. We'd love for you to fill out our Connect card. They click the link, they fill out the card. Now all their information is in your church management system, right? And that's a crucial step because now you're not completely reliant on people to do all the follow-up, but you've got the data in a system that then on Monday morning, you can see, oh, we had 12 new people with us. Let's make sure that we're following up with them, right? Step one is just knowing that you had 12 people there. Now you can have a plan to follow up with them, right? So they filled out the Connect card. It's gone into the church management system. And now you just design the follow-up. Maybe you've got somebody on your staff that their responsibility is new guest follow-up. So the system notifies the staff member, the pastor, that, hey, Frank and Andrea Barry, their family was here on Sunday and they're a brand new guest. Make sure to reach out to them. So what happens is it's in the system. It automatically notifies that pastor, let's say Tuesday morning, to call Frank. And they can click on it. My phone number shows up. They click call, calls Frank, give me a call. It's just like a personal follow-up, right? But the pastor didn't need to remember that. The tech notified him that that's something they should do on Tuesday morning, right? So again, get in the system, notify the pastor, gives them a call on Tuesday morning. The next thing is maybe on Wednesday, again, you've designed this, you've kind of customized this for your church, but let's say on Wednesday, you've got the person's mobile phone number. They're going to get a text message that just says, hey, wanted to say thanks for coming to church. Did you know we've got, this event coming up, right? Like we've got a big kids event coming up on Saturday. We would love for you to join us, with a link to find out more details, right? They can click on it. They can see, oh, it's a big kids sports day at the park. And here's the park. It's, $10 to register, and they can kind of take care of it all right there. So they just got a message from church inviting them to the next activity. It's for kids. They know I'm a family. I've got 3 kids. It's a sports day at the park right around the corner. Like, I'd love to go to that, right? So now you've done another thing to engage that person. But it was all done in an automated fashion. Nobody had to send that text message. The next one is the guest getting another text message. So we're using text a little bit here, but you've designed it in the system. So they came on Saturday. You've had personal engagement. You're talking. Somebody probably, hopefully said, hey, we'd love to see you at church on Sunday. But Saturday night, they could get another text message that says, hey, don't forget, church is this Sunday, same time, same place. Would love to see you there, right? So you're using text. You're getting them back to that second service. And then you've thought it out so far Because at this point, people are meeting them, they're getting engaged. But 2 weeks later, they get another message that just says, hey, did you know there's a small group that meets in your community? They meet every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for dinner. And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, they're just right around the block. I'd love to attend. And so you show up Tuesday night, 6 p.m. and boom, now you're connected right in your community in a small group because your follow-up series led me down to that path. And now the person is super engaged in the life of the church.
Thanks for listening. Please review Modern Church Leader on Apple Podcasts and visit our website for more resources at tithe.ly or follow the links in the show notes.